looking for jerking of the muscle. Working reflexes. Then we're going to do the toe reflexes. Achilles. So patient has good deep tendon reflexes throughout. Next, we're gonna assess the patient's lower extremities. We're gonna assess his toes. See that he has check the capillary refill of the toes. Has less than 2-second capillary refill of the toes. Check his dorsalis pedis pulses bilaterally. +2 pulses bilaterally on the dorsalis pedis. Then posterior tibial pulses. Patient has +2 posterior tibial pulses throughout. We'll assess the skin of the lower extremities. We say skin is warm, moist, good skin turn, no bruises, petty-shade lesions, or nevi on the skin of the lower extremities. Next, we'll assess the range of motion of the toes. So spread your toes out for me. Spread them out. Now bring them back together. Good. Now clench your toes together. Now spread them apart. Good. So patient has good range of motion of the toes. Next we assess the ankles. And we assess the ankle and toes for any deformities, tenderness, asymmetry, nodules, or crepitus of the toes. We also assess the ankles for any deformities, crepitus, tenderness, asymmetry, nodules, or crepitus of the ankles, which both are normal. Next we will assess the range of motion of the ankles. So bring your foot up for me. Bring your foot up. Flex your foot up like that. Now flex your foot down. Now rotate your foot in a circle. Do the same with this foot. Bring it down. Flex it down. Now bring it up. Now rotate your ankle. Good. Now bilaterally. Bring your toes inward like this. Then bring them outward. Good. So patient has good range of motion of the ankles. Next we go to the patient's knees. We palpate the patient's knees for any deformities, tenderness, crepitus, or nodules of the knees. Which patient doesn't have any, has normal knees, no deformities, tenderness, nodules, or asymmetry or deformity of the knees, crepitus of the knees. Then we will assess the range of motion of the knees. So we're gonna come out a little bit more for our knees. So we're gonna extend the knee. Both. Extension. Bring down. Flexion. Good. So patient has good extension and flexion of the knees. Then we're gonna assess the strength of the knees. So try to bring your leg up against my hand. Good. Bring it. Try to bring it back against my hand. Good. Do the same thing. Bring it up against my hand. Good. Bring it back against my hand. Good. And that's the strength of the patient's hips. So try to bring your thighs inward towards my hand. Good. And try to bring your thighs outward against my hand. Good. The patient has 5 out of 5 strength of the hips and knees. Next we're going to have the patient lie back down to assess the hip muscles and joints. So So we're going to palpate the hips for any deformities, asymmetry, or nodules or tenderness of the hips. So the patient has no tenderness, nodules, deformities, or tenderness of the hips. Next, we will assess the range of motion of the hips. So you're going to bring your leg up for me. Then your knee. Bring it all the way up. No pain. No. Going to do the other leg. This is flexion. And then we're going to bring your knee back up. And then we're going to assess for internal rotation, external rotation, the internal rotation, and external rotation, no pain. Then bring your leg out, bring your legs out, spread your legs out. Abduction, bring your legs inward, induction, no pain. Then can you lie on your stomach for me? Then we're gonna bend the knee. And then I'm gonna bring the leg up. And we're assessing flexion of the hip. Bring this leg up. And bring it up. Good. Then you lay back on your back for me. So assess that patient has good range of motion of the hips. With a good 5 out of 5 strength of the hips and the knees. Next, you're going to stand up for me again, please. We're going to assess the patient's spine. And turn around. So we're assessing the spine for any deformities or tenderness of the spine. So in palpation, you have any pain or tenderness of the spine?
No.
No? Good. So no pain or tenderness of the spine on palpation and inspection. Now we're going to have the patient flex forward. Patient has good flexion forward of the spine. We're assessing the patient for scoliosis or irregular curvature of the spine. So patient's spine is perfectly aligned with no deformities or tenderness. So no scoliosis. So the patient is flexed. Now we're going to extend the back. Now we're going to hyperextend the back. Come all the way back for me. Good. Now we're going to do lateral rotation of the spine. We're going to do sideways. Good. And the other way. Good. Then we're going to do rotation of the spine. Just rotation body like this. Good. So the patient has good range of motion of the spine. Okay. Next, we're going to assess the patient for Romberg. So the patient's going to stand with their feet together. And keep your eyes closed. And we're going to assess, keep your eyes closed. And they're going to stand here for 1 minute. And we're assessing the patient for any swaying or falling over while they're standing still. And if the patient sways or fall over while standing still, it shows irregularity in the Romberg sign. So you do this for 1 minute and we see that patient's not swaying or falling over. So he has a good Romberg sign. Okay, we're going to open your eyes back up. And then we're going to assess your gait. So you're going to walk there and back with 1 foot in front of the other. Assess your gait. You come back. Good. Can you hop on 1 foot for me? Okay. Now hop on 1 foot in place. In one place. Okay. Good. Next we're gonna come back up here. Next we're gonna do neurological assessment of the patient to assess the cranial nerve. First, we're going to assess the patient alertness. So, can you tell me where you're at right now?
I'm in the bedroom of my apartment.
Good. Can you tell me what today's date is?
September 11th.
Okay, so we know the patient is alerted into place and time. He's calm and cooperative. Has appropriate responses to my questions. Next, we're going to assess the patient's 12 cranial nerves. We're going to start with cranial nerve number 1, olfactory, sense of smell. So you're going to keep your eyes open, closed for me. And I'm going to put something to your nose, and you're going to tell me what you smell, okay? So, close one nostril. Tell me what you smell.
It smells like perfume.
Good. Assess the other nostril. Tell me what you smell.
It smells like gum.
Good. So patient olfactory nerve intact. We're going to assess cranial number 2, visual acuity. We'll do this using the Snellen test. So you stand 5 feet away from the patient. If you stand over, you just stand right here. You can stand right here. And I'll stand right here. And we're going to assess your visual acuity. So if you will read this line for me with both eyes.
E-F-T-E-O.
Good. So can you cover your right eye? Can you read it again?
E-F-T-E-O.
Good. Can you cover your left eye?
E-F-T-D-O.
Good. So patient has good visual acuity. Cranial nerve number 2. Then we're going to assess patient's we're going to assess the extraocular movements. So if you will follow the pen, look at me and follow the pen. Open your eyes wide and follow the pen each direction I put in it. Keep your head straight, just follow with your eyes. Up. Good. And visual accommodation. Good. We want to assess patient's corneal reflexes. Hold on. So take your glasses off for me a second. We're going to assess patient's pupil response, cranial nerve number 2, 3. Look straight ahead for me. Look straight ahead for me. So patient's pupils equal round and reactive. Okay, cranial nerve number 3. Patient has good extraocular movements. So cranial nerves 3, 4, and 6 are intact. Now we're going to assess patient's cranial nerve number 5. We're going to assess corneal reflexes. You open your eyes for me. You're going to put something towards your eye. Good. So patient has good corneal reflexes. Keep your eyes closed for me, and I'm going to touch you somewhere on your face, and you tell me where I touch you, okay?
Right forehead. Left cheek. Left forehead.
Good. So patient facial sensations intact. Next, we're going to assess patient's gag reflex. We'll shoot this neck for me. So we see that patient's cranial nerve number 8 is intact. He has a good gag reflex. So next you open your eyes for me. So can you smile for me? Smile, frown. And squeeze your eyes shut. Can you open wide? So we see that patient's facial muscles are intact. Cranial nerve number 7. Next we'll assess patient's acoustic nerve. We'll do this by doing a whisper test. So you're gonna turn around for me.